What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here with the end game progression guide here, guys. We did a mid game one a few days ago, and now that I've gotten to the trial rank 55 in the game, as you guys can see at the top left here, now I'm actually able to do a lot of the more end game or later game content. At least that's available from 55. Now the final trial rank XP that you would want to actually get to would be trial rank 60, but for where I'm at trial rank 55, guys, I'm going to be going over how you guys are able to get a bunch of trial XP to get to this point, and I'm going to talk about how you want to be going about your account once you've gotten to trial rank 55. If you guys do enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as we are on the road to that 4,000 subscribers. Yeah, I mean, we recently hit that 3K and we've been grinding on the channel. And yeah, guys, I definitely do appreciate the support as always. Now, with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's talk exactly how we actually got to 55, and then let's go over what you want to be doing once you're at 55 as well. So in terms of the actual things that I was able to do to get to 55, it was pretty much making sure all of my characters were all ascended. I had to pretty much have all the characters from secret letter clues as well unlocked. So you guys can see here on my unlock right here, I pretty much have all of them. And even if I go to covert commissions here, all of the characters here, let me actually go to shop because I think that's an easier way to show it. All of these characters here, you have to at least get the one copy and then get them to max extended. That's going to be the first thing that I would say you probably want to do. Alongside while doing that, getting some of the stat stick weapons that would be kind of early on. So I know a few of these that I actually have gotten already is like the Execrease Duo, because this one actually does give skill damage here if you see. So skill damage 24%. There is a few other ones here as well, guys, like Tether Lash I think as well. This one is skill duration. So yeah, if you just kind of look through, you'll see some of the like stat stick weapons that you're able to get, and I decided to actually level up a bunch of those, since, you know, what I'm planning on doing is for a lot of my builds, I'm just going to be having it to where my weapons are going to be stat sticks and they're just going to be giga buffing the actual character itself, and that's the way that I'm, you know, trying to kind of go about it. Now again, you can really go with whatever weapons you do want though. If you want to get like the signature for Rebecca, you could do that. If you want to get a weapon for Lynn right here, that's a really good one as well, you could definitely do this one, increasing the dual pistol damage. You have a few options in terms of how you would, actually go about it here, guys, but generally speaking, you do want to get some weapons and then have them max ascended as well. That's what you're going to want to do from going from 45 to 55. Now the next thing that's going to be insanely important, guys, getting to the 55 is going to be unlocking all your demon wedges, or as many of them as possible. Now, as you guys will see right here, in terms of the demon wedges, I've pretty much gotten all the purple ones that are available. So like you'll see here, if we go to like melee weapon and stuff, if we scroll down, all of these have been acquired already. Like every single one of these have been all acquired. I'm only really missing, the gold ones, like the Lilith golds, and then you can see here that everything from starting there, and I actually do have all of them. And the way you can actually check this is if you go to combat here in Dr. Yager manual, you will see on level 65 and under all the ones that you're missing, and you have to make sure that you collect as many of them as possible to get as much trial rank XP. Because of the fact that you're going from 45 to 55, there is not really many ways past this point to actually be able to do it, guys. And so that's why I'm saying, like, the grind is going to be very rough, but you have to just kind of, stick through it and grind up as many of the demon wedges you do not own, so that you get the actual XP for owning them. And it is going to be benefiting your account overall, as a lot of these mods or demon wedges will be benefiting your builds and just allowing you to do a lot more in the game from this point on. Now, the next thing again, guys, is going to be also your weeklies. You want to make sure that you are doing your weeklies every time it's available. Now, I'm recording this before weekly reset is done. That's why I actually did do my 5 claims. But in terms of how I went about it, I actually did go for Tibeth. And this is something where, getting a character like Tibeth early on especially is very good. And it only took me 15 completions to get this copy of Tibeth, which was very nice. Versus my Psyche runs, where I actually did that on Immersive Theater, and we'll talk about Immersive Theater. But yeah, you are able to, go for a character like Tibeth, since it's only about level 50. If you are getting closer to that like end game point, she's going to be a very strong character. And so yeah, just getting as many characters, as many weapons, having them max ascended, having them max leveled up is going to be how you want to actually improve your account from going from that 45 to 55. So yeah, and then also another thing too, guys, is you have Mystic Maze, and in the exchange shop for Mystic Maze, you have a bunch of other mods and blueprints as well. So these are things you guys are definitely going to want to be exchanging for too, as every time you exchange for a brand new purple demon wedge, you actually get 100 trial rank XP, and then I think the blue and the green give you 50 and 30 respectively. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, I mean, the purple ones are the main ones you can kind of get done first, and it'll kind of, you know, help boost your account in terms of being able to progress a lot faster. Now, Immersive Theater is going to be another way you're able to kind of progress your account as well, guys, just in the sense that, you know, your classic repertoire and featured repertoire, if you're able to clear it, and then you actually get lucky on your Psyche clears when you actually go for getting Psyche, because from this featured repertoire right here, you actually get 20 of these secret letters, you have a fairly good chance at getting a full copy of Psyche. Now, unfortunately for someone like me, if you actually see it here, 34 completions, and then if you actually go to the amount of own thoughts, I only have 26. So I actually have not gotten Psyche in 34 runs, and that is due to the fact of bad RNG, really. You guys can see here, I'm stuck on Act 6 right now. Once I do get Act 6 actually fully cleared, which I'm going to be able to now that I'm at 55, I will be able to unlock Psyche. But this is something where if you're at 45 to 55, you're going to want to work towards unlocking Immortal Repertoire. So clearing all of Classic, clearing all of featured, and then going in the exchange shop here and exchanging for some of the projectile sharpening potions. You get the Yum Yum Milk for your like Genie Mon, the creams as well. These are things that are going to boost your overall progression and help you out a lot as well. And then also another thing too that you guys definitely want to do is actually go overworld exploration farming. You want to look for a bunch of Genie Mons, you want to look for a bunch of chests. All of those things are going to accrue to your trial rank as well, and you're going to get a lot more XP by doing those things. Now also, guys, once you do get to trial rank 55, your character stats are actually boosted by 100% now, which is really crazy because you go from 75% from the 45 to 55 range. Once you do hit 55, your stats are pretty much doubled for everyone that you're using because of the resonance buff, and that's going to be a way to kind of go about it. Now you guys can see here, these are all my current trial XPs and how I went about it in terms of the stuff. I have 12 out of the 18 characters unlocked in version 1.0 before Fina. Character Ascension, I have a lot of it done as well. Intron level for my characters, I'm still working on that, as that's something I think even in the like mid to end game, and even now for me, I'm really only going to be focusing on maybe 1 or 2 characters to really go for Introns. Now if I am going to go for Introns, it will probably be Intron 2 for Rebecca, as I think, you know, getting the 5 jellyfish is a big boost for just like general farming. And then the next thing that I am personally going to do myself as the like main like, you know, I guess like push for an I6 is going to be Lady Nephil, because her like I6 in my opinion is going to be insanely busted, because you have when dealing damage using a ranged weapon, there's a 25% chance to summon either Lunar Hunt or Solar Eclipse at the target's location, and this can be only triggered every second. But the fact that you can trigger it using your gun and not having to use the skill, which that is your, you know, skill right here, right? The Lunar Hunt or the Solar Eclipse, is just a little crazy. So that is a character that I actually will definitely be investing in as well into going into the end game, because I think, you know, having a stronger Lady Nephil, just having that like Intron 6 as well will be pretty wild. Just in general. Now, you guys don't necessarily have to invest like an Intron 6 for a character. I just think, you know, having something to work towards is going to be pretty nice for you. But now, talking exactly about the Immersive Theater again, guys, one thing that you have to take note about as well is if you go to these stages here, you're going to see recommended elements. Now, you can still clear these stages. Like, I've cleared all of Act 1 to 3 of featured repertoire without using a, you know, Pyro or a Nemo main DPS. But once you get to Immortal Repertoire, you have to build a Pyro DPS before you get Psyche. If you have Psyche, then you can use Psyche here, but you pretty much are forced into building a Pyro DPS because you really don't have any options with the Nemo, because if you look at the bonuses here and you actually look at the effects of the you know, the Immortal Repertoire, you pretty much have to use ranged weapon damage. You see, if you use any melee damage, you're just not going to do enough, and they boost your ranged damage so much that if you're using a character like, you know, Psyche or Lyn, they're going to be doing a lot of damage, versus a character like, you know, Outsider, where he is kind of melee oriented. He's not going to be doing as well on this versus those two characters. So my main recommendation as well, guys, is invest in Lyn if you are not able to get Psyche on your featured repertoire, 20 secret letters, that is going to be something where you can go from there and then go into Immortal Repertoire, take your Lin, and get as far as you can. If you're able to clear the first 2 acts, you get another 7 secret letters. That'll get you to 27. And then if you do get another 10 again, that'll be another 7. You'd be at 34. And I showed you guys earlier, though, in terms of where I'm at 34, though, it's yeah, I still don't have the actual character, right? So I went all the way to 34 completions and I'm at 26 of the shards. So again, it is going to be something where not everyone is going to get the luckiest, and if you do get unlucky, then it is what it is, and you're just gonna you're pretty much just gonna have to power through, man. Once you do get to around 55 and you're at this point in the game again, you will start to gain even more ascension stuff. So as you guys can see, I'm able to be getting level 70 now. And then you can see a lot of my other characters have started already ascending to 60 out of 70, just so that I'm able to get those bonuses. So that is pretty much that right there, guys, in terms of how you want to be going about your account going into the end game, and how you're actually able to progress your overall account in Trial XP. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and you guys did learn something in today's video. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Get to grinding, guys, as you know, it is a very fun experience right now. Trial rank 55, it did take a while to get to, but it is definitely very rewarding because you have a lot more things you can do. So that is going to be it, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.